After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome, folks, to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got a man down the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch is made down the middle.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Takes the handoff. It's McLeod. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 7th play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Looking right, this one caught. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Handoff to the single back. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Impressive opening drive, the 10th play coming up. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Fights through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Checks this down to the running back. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. hand it off. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but first down from the 13. Offense has reached the red zone now. First down, going to throw the football. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On the ground, it's Flowers. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Army. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Green Wave.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. And the Black Knights will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Try and muscle for the first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking for some space. It's Flowers. Muscles past the defender. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Brought near the sticks. It's Wade. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, It just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense clicking now. It's another 1st down at the 45. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. No huddle here for the offense. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Took it brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Here he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Crosses the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. At completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he drops back in the gun. He's looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
What a run by the quarterback. And, Chris, I look at this, and I think the defense just took their eyes off the quarterback. When he took off to go, he had plenty of room. And with that kind of speed, what a huge gain. The defense has got to make the adjustment, keep their eyes, and respect the quarterback and his ability to scramble.
A handoff to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Try to pick up the 3rd-down yardage on the ground. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Takes the handoff again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
The PAT puts him up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Wade. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now for a halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Flowers. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The back's got it. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Touchdown, Army! And that will give them the lead now. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They're going to run it here. Finds room at the 30. Take it down, but not before. Makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
It's a quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the Black Knights looking to keep this drive rolling. And it's a bunch formation. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds his man. It's Wade.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuck that right at the line of scrimmage.
And Kirk, it's Army in the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. We've got the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Solid run. Tackle at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Green Wave. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Single back, takes the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Black Knights will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Clear movement before the snap. It'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On the ground, it's McLeod. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down after that running play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The sure hands. It's McLeod. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. He breaks through. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they'll get him down that time. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They'll try to throw it again, backed up on 3rd and long. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. And the Black Knights will bring their punt team on the field now.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. How will they play this? Tie game, final minute. Do you get aggressive and try to end it with a touchdown, or get a little bit closer for your field goal kicker? He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
42 Spider. 4 Spider. Lion.
And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. This might be for the ball game. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Tulane.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Come on, set.
And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. He got it. The field goal's good. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.